volume all the way up. I see people are starting to join. We'll just give it a minute. Hi, Marcy. Hi, Anne Marie.
Hi, Christina.
Oh, I missed that person's name. Hi, Deb.
Hi, Karen. Jamal.
Hi, Mariah in Hawaii. Aloha. Hi, Pat. And Pauline. All right. Hi, everyone. This is Kristen and Amanda at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. And today we are going to talk about tigers.
Happy Caturday.
So we're just gonna start. Our first tiger we're gonna come up to is Miss Priya. She was taking a nap in her den, so hopefully we can get her out.
We brought sickles. It's really hot today, so.
Hi, Daniel. Whoa, sorry guys. Not trying to get everyone dizzy. So this is Priya's enclosure.
First, I want to start off by saying happy birthday to Carol. You guys might know. Oop, there she is. She's peeking out. Someone wants to celebrate Carol's birthday too.
Yay.
But
oh,
you guys might have seen that Carol actually has a birthday fundraiser. We're almost to the goal. We need a couple $100 more. So let's see if we can do that by the end of this live. It's going towards cage maintenance, which
is a constant necessity here.
absolutely. Ooh. Un momento, Priya. All right. So, like I said, we've got some sickles. Hi, Angel. Over here. Here we go.
So Priya got a blood sickle.
So today we've got some fun facts for you guys about tigers. Some aren't so fun, but
We're gonna try and make it fun.
yeah. Priya, we love her and we're so happy that she's here. She came to us from a breeding facility. So since we're at Priya, I figured we might as well talk about cub petting. Cub petting, for those that do not know, is where you go to a facility, you pay some money, and you're able to interact with a wild animal, whether that be a tiger, a lion, a jaguar. Yeah, no, you.
What happened?
You got your sickle. So, and the people that raise these cats for these interactions are basically just trying to get your money. They prey on people that love these animals and want to spend time with them. Anybody who is fascinated by these cats would obviously love to be around them. So, more often than not, they will tell you it's in the name of conservation, but actually it's helping to drive tigers to extinction in the wild. So, what happens is they'll breed the mom, she'll have the cubs are taken away at a very young age, That way the cubs don't bond with the mom, which is traumatizing for the mother because obviously she suffers the loss of her cubs, which that happened to Priya. She was sped bred at the facility she was at. Once the cubs are taken away, the mother will go back into heat, which allows her to breed more. The cubs, they don't get the nutrition that they need, which makes them susceptible to their immune systems aren't fully developed because they're not getting the nutrition that they need from their mother's milk. Also, the cubs, when they're doing these interactions, they're disciplined for exhibiting normal behaviors like jumping, trying to run, because these exhibitors want the cubs to sit nice and, sit in people's laps, and that doesn't happen with baby tigers.
Right.
They want to play. So they're physically disciplined for that. The cubs can be used for about 12 weeks. And then after that, since nobody keeps track of where these animals go, they can end up at roadside zoos, where they're again entered into breeding. They can end up in backyards, or they just disappear completely. The sad part about that is we don't know what happens to them, but what we do know is that people will pay big money for their pelts. Traditional Chinese medicine uses tiger parts like tiger bone wine. People feel like parts of tigers have healing properties. She wants what's in the cooler and not what we gave her. It's only more of the same, girl. But, so these cats are, bred basically for their parts. How this leads to extinction in the wild is we don't know whether these parts are coming from captive cats or wild cats. So if you live in an area and you are having trouble feeding your family because you don't make a lot of money, you know that there's local cats out there, or you can find a tiger. If you go and kill one, you're able to make money and feed your family. So we're hoping to stop cub petting because, again, we're going to lose tigers in the wild if this doesn't happen within the next couple of years. Going back in the 1900s, they estimated about 100,000 tigers, and now we're about estimated like 4,000 worldwide. So there's more tigers in backyards in the US than there are in the wild, which is very sad. Priya came from a facility I kind of mentioned where she was bred over and over to make cubs for this industry. When she came to us, she had a 10-pound hydrometra where, she was pretty much on the verge of death, but luckily to the vet care that she received here, we still have her with us.
She is now happy and healthy.
She might not be happy with the bloodsicle she got.
Right.
But
she keeps going back to it. Well, now she's stepping over it.
She's going to kick it.
All right. But yeah, Priya's story is a great example of why we are trying to pass the Big Cat Public Safety Act and why we ask everyone to make the call of the wild. I've seen a few people put up the links to bigcatact.com. Priya is asking you to make that call. All right, lady.
She's so beautiful.
She is. Well, let's go see if we can see your neighbor. You got a sickle, and that's all we have, lady.
I want the rest of what's in that cooler.
It's more sickles. You're going to walk with us now, though.
Well, that's nice.
And Priya has a really nice big enclosure. She's got tons of wood. Oops, not trying to show her enclosure, but She's got a lot of woods to go through. She's got access to the lake. This is where she gets fed. And access to clean water every day. Haha, you thought you were going to see other tigers. We're only going to show you Priya.
We could make a whole live out of her. She's so stinking cute.
She is.
That's one of the things that when I was younger, I know I had a cub petting experience with a cougar at a fair. And I could never imagine that anybody would do anything bad to these animals because they're perfect. But when you see the type of people that run these operations, like they're people who are in jail for murder for hire, or drug dealers, money launderers. And so they have no problem lying to you to get your money.
Exactly. That's why we want to get the truth out, because most people don't know any better. But once you know better, you do better.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Right? And I forgot who was watching. Deb's like, yeah, you can stay with Priya all day. But we do have others to see and give sickles to. All right? All right, lady. Let's go see. Her next door neighbor is Duchess. See if Duchess will wake up for us.
I have a feeling she'll wake up for this. See if she's in the den. She might come shooting out.
Do you want to get it ready to go? Oh yeah, I see an ear. Hi. You ready? Amanda's getting you a sickle. Can you say hi? She's ready for you. All right, Duchess.
Hi. Does you want this? When I opened up that sickle, it kind of splashed everywhere. So I think I've got blood on my face, but that's all right, right?
I don't see any.
Okay.
Are you gonna come out? Maybe.
She's telling Priya that she didn't miss anything good in the cooler.
Duchess, you got a sickle out here. It's really hard to see her from here. No?
Do you hear it? I got the cut. Do you see your sickle? Come on.
Just playing hard to get. I mean, you don't have to come out if you don't want to. Don't know if I can. It's hard to see you from this angle, though. What are we doing? I can't even see your face from here.
Lady.
Well.
Snubbed.
Ma'am.
Come on.
Hi. No? Wow. Must be too comfy in there. It's really hard to see you over here.
Brutal.
Hi. Do you see that sickle? peep in there again on her. Let's see.
You don't want to come out?
She will probably come out once we walk away. Hi. It's dark in there, but you can see an eyeball. And an ear. All right. Bye. See you later. If she comes out when we walk away, we can go back over to her. I just don't see any movement.
All right, we're leaving.
She's like, that's not what I ordered. So no, thank you. Wow. Well,
I thought that was a guarantee.
I know. She's still not out. Well, this is her enclosure. She also has access to the lake at the bottom there. Yeah, she's not moving at all.
So part of the fundraiser that we're doing for Carol's birthday is so we can buy wood to maintain the platforms, because the cats always love sitting up really high. Grass for cats that like nature, love to eat everything, and they just love laying in it because it's nice and cool. Just everything to keep the cats happy. Again, a lot of these cats came from really bad situations. Duchess was confiscated. She came along with Jasmine. She came along with Jinx. And of course, Sapphire. And they deserve nothing but a good life now.
Absolutely.
They definitely don't confiscate you when your living conditions are great.
Right.
Uh-oh.
We spy another tiger.
Yeah, Max is up and out.
So, some fun facts about tigers. How about that? They are the biggest, typically the biggest cats, wild cats. They typically range from 200 to 500 pounds, even up to 600 pounds. They are orange with stripes. Their stripes are like a human fingerprint. They are unique to each tiger and go all the way down to their skin. So if you were to shave them like we do sometimes for medical procedures, you could see their stripes on their skin. What other fun facts do we have? They also, you would think that since they're bright orange, how do they blend in? Well, their prey in the wild are typically deer or boar, and those animals cannot see the full spectrum of color. They see reds and oranges as green. So when a tiger is walking in the, woods or grasses, they blend in very well because that looks green to their prey. And if you guys have Netflix, there's a really cool show called Life in Color, and it explains why different animals are different colors, how they've evolved. And tigers are it's not all about cats, it's about all different animals, but it's a really cool show. Very interesting stuff on there. Half of which I've already forgotten, so I could watch it again, but but they do show the tigers in the wild and how deer would see them, and you can't even see them really. So that's why they're able to hunt deer.
In general, they're not very successful hunters. They eat about once a week. Uh-oh.
Going out the other way. Max, we got a sickle for you.
Max came to us from, he's one of the Guatemala cats. He was in a circus down there. Guatemala did the right thing and they banned wild animals in their circuses. And so we're lucky enough to have him here, but he is the shyest of, well, I'd say the most timid of the 3 boys. So
yeah,
he gets very nervous. Sometimes he gets up and paces, which we're gonna still give him his sickle just in case he decides he wants to eat it. Because once again, the enrichment is always for the cats. So even if he chooses to go back to it after we leave, hopefully he will. Max! Bud, look what I got for you.
Hi. Nope, not so much. Well, we got a chuff out of him. Another fun fact about tigers, speaking of chuffs. They make all kinds of vocalizations. They can chuff, roar, growl, hiss. One thing they cannot do is purr. The bigger of the wild cats do not purr. Lions, tigers, jaguars, leopards don't purr. Cougars and smaller can purr. All right, well, we don't want to stress him out.
It's there if you want it, bud.
All right.
He's such a sweet boy.
He is. And they moo. That's right.
Yeah.
Like Priya. Now we get to find Arya, who is gonna guess she's napping in here. Yep, I see some legs. Oh, it's very bright out here.
Uh-oh, hi.
Hi. Are you awake? Kind of. Is it gonna be worth it? Are you gonna get up?
We're catching the cats. Cats love to sleep. They sleep most of the day. Usually you can find them hunting in the mornings and the afternoons. But around this time, this is their nap time. So that's why a lot of these guys are not coming out. Plus, like I said, it's hot. It's definitely summertime down here, even though it's not officially summer.
I'll be right back.
So Kristen is going to give Arya her sickle because this is Kristen's operant cat.
Hi. Hi, Angel. You want a sickle? Okay, I'm gonna do my best to. That didn't work. There we go.
Ooh.
Got some on me too.
So what we're giving the cats we're giving them blood sickles. This is the blood runoff from the red, tiger red, or I should say from the beef that we use on food prep. So we save it, we add a little bit of water to it, freeze it, and then it becomes like a popsicle for the cats.
I mean, I didn't get it very close, but it's out there. You're gonna have to get up if you want it.
She's so beautiful.
You're so cute. Yes, you are.
Arya came to us from private ownership. When she came to us, she had open wounds on her back legs and on her shoulder. We're making a move. Which, Unfortunately, her skin is pretty deteriorated, so unfortunately those wounds do open back up. But there was a time when we weren't sure whether she was going to make it or not, but luckily she did, and she's with us now. She's one of the sweetest cats.
She is. You would think she would hate people because of the situation she came from. Was just, you could tell she wasn't very well cared for. But she is super sweet and friendly.
You're right, Marcy. That little smile she's got. She always looks like she's smiling.
Well, I thought we were getting up, but...
She's thinking about it. Can't think too long. It's going to melt, girl.
Yeah.
That lizard keeps making an appearance running across the top of the den.
Are you coming out?
Hi, Angel Face. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't want to zoom because every time we zoom, we seem to lose sound. But you can see that she's got no bottom canines. That's because her previous owner did not give her any vet care. And that's the horrible part about people becoming or taking these cats on as pets. It takes about $10,000 per year to take care of these animals between food and vet care. Aww.
So that's a no, huh? Everybody's dens must be so comfortable.
Must be cool.
Yeah.
All right. All right, girl. Show us that gorgeous face.
Hi.
Her little tongue.
Hi, sweet.
All right, well, there's a sickle and a grass for you. You just gotta, like, take a couple steps.
Oh, big yawn?
Yeah.
Oh. I couldn't see because the sun was shining on the camera, but somebody said maybe the lizard will take a lick. We've been very unsuccessful with these sickles today. Priya decided to kick hers. Max and Arya and Duchess are like, no. But our next cat is Miss Jasmine. And some of you might know she loves to get showers. So depending on where she is, she might get a shower. We've got a sickle for her as well. Thank you. So Kristen was talking about how, oh, see you on the other side. So she's laying over on the side over there. So Kristen was talking about how the cats are orange with black stripes, and that's so predators can't see them in the wild, so they can hunt and be able to survive. Jasmine came to us with another orange tiger, Duchess. She came with a black leopard and then a white tiger named Sapphire, who unfortunately Sapphire crossed the Rainbow Bridge. But I wanted to just take a second and explain about the myth about white tigers, because people, you'll see online that people will say white tigers are going extinct, we need to save the white tiger. But all white tigers can be traced back to a tiger that was taken out of the wild. It's called leucism. Oop. which is a double recessive gene. It's different from being an albino. Albino is completely white with red eyes, but the white tigers have the black stripes. And although they're beautiful, they would never survive out in the wild. If you saw any of the white cats that were here, you could see them glow in the dark at night, and they'd never be able to catch prey because they stick out like a sore thumb. In the wild, if a mom has a white tiger, chances are she would abandon it. Woo, running off. Done? Chances are she'd abandon it, or she would kill it because she doesn't want to endanger the rest of her cubs. So that cat would be like a beacon standing out. Unfortunately, what people will do that breed them is, we're going to go over on the other side and see if we can see her. The people that breed them, they will breed mother to son, father to daughter. Just because you guys remember in your science classes about how genetics work. When you have a recessive gene, you have dominant genes, usually the dominant gene will show. So to make a double recessive gene show, you've got to breed like with like. The way to do that is to take cats from the same family and breed them together. So it's really gross. It's horrible. And a lot of the cats, what happens to the extra cats that come out with orange on them, or don't look as, they don't have those perfect black stripes that everybody's used to seeing. So usually those are the throwaway cats. And again, they disappear. We just don't know what happens to them. And I can't imagine not knowing Jazzy. Ooh. You're not going to snub us, are you? She's getting a sickle. Jazzy's in heat right now. So she's been pretty antsy, even at cleaning time. What's up, girl? Hi. Hi. Woo. I'm just stepping back because when she shows the booty, I want to make sure I don't get sprayed. She's done that once to me before. Oh. Oh, we got a winner. How's that taste? Yeah. She's more interested in boys than she is anything else right now. We don't breed here. We are a GFAS accredited sanctuary, which means that we don't buy, we don't sell, we don't trade the cats, we don't touch them, and we definitely don't breed because we don't believe in breeding for a life in cages. You guys are getting cute booty shots, though. What are you doing? She's like, I got ants in my pants. Oh boy. Oh boy. Isn't she gorgeous? She keeps walking back and forth past her Verkada cam, so you can watch her anytime you'd like. Go to Big Cat Cams, and you can choose from a bunch of different cameras we got here on the property. One more booty shot for you guys. One more booty shot. Do you want us to go see the boy next door? Oh. There she is. I have a feeling Simba's gonna want his sickle.
He usually doesn't disappoint.
No.
With sickles.
So I was gonna show them her little sandbox.
Oh, okay.
That's another amenity.
The live cams are bigcatcams.com. Somebody just asked. Yeah, she has a little beach set up here, right where her camera is.
Oh, she's up there now.
Of course she is.
Gotta go back and see that.
She's queen of the hill. Hi. And then you're gonna come down. Boop. All right. Let's go see Mr. Simba.
Can you guys hear the thunder? I wasn't sure whether we were going to be able to make this live because it was supposed to rain yesterday. It was saying it was going to rain all day today.
It's held off so far, but it sounds like it's coming.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I didn't even see him at first. Hi. This is Simba, Tiger. Simba came with Max and Kimba from Guatemala. They were in a circus in Guatemala. All right, back up a minute.
Let's go over here, bud. Just kidding. Come on.
Oh. And then Simba also has a camera right here. He has a few cameras. Simba does not disappoint.
He usually likes to bite his sickle. He's definitely the most social of the three cats that came from Guatemala. He's got a super fun personality.
Absolutely. He's also one that you would think he would hate people just knowing his backstory, but he's very social. He loves enrichment. He loves sickles. He loves some keepers and hates other keepers. I'm gonna see if I can go over here and see if get a maybe better picture. Sorry guys, I'm trying to
think one of the things that has surprised me the most, it definitely surprised me the most when I first started taking care of the tigers, is how silent they are. They can be running up behind you. You don't hear them up until the last second. If you were out in the forest in India and there was a tiger running up behind you, you probably would see him at the last second, and that would be your last thought.
Yeah, as big as they are, it's amazing how quiet they can be when they're sneaking up on you. I mean, if you have your back to them,
No.
Oh, yeah, that's when they know. That's their time to strike in the wild.
Kristen got a really, really cute picture of Simba a couple of weeks ago where he's hiding behind his log. You only see the top of his head. And it just... They're really good at hiding. I mean, really quiet. Amazing predators.
Hopefully you guys can hear him biting into that sickle.
Like mushing it down into the ground.
Yeah, he is. Simba does have beautiful markings.
That's another fun fact. Every tiger has different markings. So you can actually tell a tiger from a cub on up through their life, and you can identify them from their markings. So I know on the conservation game, that is one of the things that they're doing to to identify these cats that were used on TV shows, that they said were going to zoos or in the species survival plan. So they would see them on these talk shows, and then all of a sudden you'd find that cat at a roadside zoo, and they're identifying them by their markings. And the markings aren't identical on one side of the face to the other either. Look at those gigantic paws.
And it shows on his ear, you can see they're called flashers, the little white spot of his fur. That's how they let their cubs know if it's safe to, follow them. The cubs are following behind them and they have their ears up, it's safe. They put them down. Not so much. It's also like having little eyes on the back of their heads.
His face has to be so dirty right now. He's putting on a mud mask.
He's enjoying it.
One for 6.
Living his best life now that he's here with us. Oh, Lordy. I feel like it's getting darker.
It's totally getting darker. always got to check out what's going on with the carts going by, because somebody might be coming by willing to give you treats.
Right. All right.
Do you want to see if Kali is willing to come out for us?
Yeah, before it starts raining on us.
Yeah.
All right, Simba. Enjoy the rest of that. Which I'm sure he will. One last look at Simba. All right, buddy.
He's so cute.
He is, and he has all of this. He's got a couple of bubbles back the other way, and then he has all of this area and a big area over here with platforms and tall grass that he can hide in. And a pool. He likes his pool. All the tigers have pools because fun fact, tigers love water, usually, typically. One of the few cats that enjoys water. So they all have access to either the lake or a pool, and it is starting to rain.
Yes, it is. You're going to watch Kristen and I get soaked.
And this is Kali's enclosure.
We try to accommodate the enclosure for the specific needs of every cat. So you can see with Kali in between her tunnels, there's little ramps built just because she is the oldest tiger right now on property.
Mm-hmm.
And so we want to make sure that
She's got a little dirt ramp so she doesn't, trip or hit her foot on
ADA
something.
compliant.
Exactly.
She is out. I see her around.
Is she?
Yep.
Good eye. Let's see, Kali. I rhymed. Oh yeah, I see her. It's easy to pop a sickle in. Kali! Hi! How are you? Hello, pretty girl. Amanda is getting you a sickle.
I'm coming to you.
That was a good catch. Whoa, that couldn't have gone any better. This is Miss Kali. She is our biggest tiger, is she not? I feel like we've gone through this before.
I feel like she is. Between her and Duchess and Kimba, but I mean, she's definitely one of the biggest.
And gorgeous.
Oh yeah. She likes to use her paws.
Very smart, holding on to that sickle with her big paws.
You're not getting this one back.
They just drove by saying, "Don't get wet." Well, that's, it's happening. You can see the wind blowing the grass. It is, it's about to storm on us.
Kali's like, I'm glad you made it to me before it did.
Did not have to go anywhere because Amanda had good aim.
Well, she caught that. She did a great job because you're perfect. I love the way her nose scrunches.
Oh boy. Luckily we're under a tree, so we're not getting soaked yet, but there's also rumbling. Thankfully the tigers don't mind the rain. Amanda has a good story.
There was one night that I was doing meds, and it was in the afternoon. It was a torrential downpour. Every other cat, even all the cats, even the tigers, Simba, he loves food. He was in his den. Hutch, Serval, he would do anything for food. He was in his den. The cats were barely coming out. And there's Miss Jazzy on the den that you saw her standing on top of. She was just sitting out there happy, enjoying the rain like she was getting a shower.
All right, Miss Collie.
We got to end this,
Yeah,
girl.
we're good. I really worry more about the stabilizer than anything else.
I worry about your phone, too.
Thank you to everyone that joined us, shared this, donates, made the Call of the Wilds, donate to Carol's birthday fundraiser if you can.
Let's make that $5,000 goal. Do it for the cats. Make the Call of the Wild right now. There was a hearing the other day. I don't know if you guys tuned into that, but super important that we get this passed. We got to save tigers in the wild.
All right, happy Caturday. Collie's going to go in too.
And so are we.
We'll see you in a couple weeks, guys.
Bye.